The homeless life is filled with all kinds of boredom. I don't know how I get through the days. There's just never anything to do. I don't have any money to pay for any fun. I just have to sit and wait life out till I get hungry or something and then eat. Kids seem to get the most bored. I find it interesting how they say they could be so bored with all this technology and books and entertainment out there. They could still go on the internet and say they're bored. It just really amazes me. I was bored before the internet many times. I found myself reading the same magazine over and over again, like Sports Illustrated, like one. Living in the trailer court, I had like a couple issues. I don't even recall what I read. I just looked at pictures of sports athletes. That was boring. I would sometimes lay on the floor of the trailer, and the roof was only like maybe 8 or 9 feet high, just enough so you could raise your hand above you and just barely touch the ceiling. I would lay on my back and just throw a ball up in the air. I was really bored. Those are some boring times. And they just didn't get any more exciting. They've stayed stagnant in this lifestyle. I just sit here and just watch the world around me in my car. But although I usually prefer to park in front of a wall, I got this beautiful scenery here. But I usually prefer to park in front of a wall or a bush, because I don't want to risk having anybody parked in front of me. I like to park on the edge of the parking lots. But this isn't too bad, since there's nothing or nobody in front of me. I find it more difficult to try to take naps and sleep when I'll have stuff in front of me, unless if I could cover up my window, which I don't anyway. But what a boring lifestyle I live. But, it just, as a kid, I know I'd be just bored out of my head doing this, alright? Because I don't know, I was maybe more anxious or something to do things or whatever. But I mean, I think if you look at the difference between young people and old people tend to be less bored. They're more thankful for for waking up the next day. You see that a lot. Older people are just amazed. They've been through so much, and they're maybe a little more excited. Even though kids, they tend to be more excited for events like Christmas and their birthdays and any other celebrations. They have excitement in a different way, but also they can get bored very easily. So maybe there's more of an emotional roller coaster as a kid, where they can suffer extreme boredom and extreme excitement, and as you get older, that mellows out more so the boring times aren't as bad, and the exciting times aren't as exciting. But either way, your boredom is manipulated a bit by your resources that you have control of, and I only have control of my car. Outside this car, there's nothing that I can really use, that I'm allowed to, that I have the authority to use. So all I could do is watch other people use this stuff, and try to find some entertainment in that. Although reading books helps, and podcasts, and and internet, but still I'm limited.